What if you could create online lessons and games in 5 minutes? Would you pass on your knowledge to others? If you were a teacher, would you put your passion for teaching on your student screen? Would you personalize your lesson for the bored student, the quiet student, the struggling student? What if students could learn any lesson created by their teachers and play it as a game or activity on their computer, tablet, or phone? Or they could even play it on their dance pad. Would they learn to love learning? If they could play against each other and chat with fellow students or teachers, would they compete and have fun? Would they become more excited and study smarter to win the game? What if kids could create their own educational games with no programming? Would they create their own lessons to study and play with their friends? Would they go deeper and deeper into topics that interest them, blazing a trail that becomes their calling for the rest of their lives?
I'm the founder of Mamarden, and I think learning is about a lot more than 1 + 1 = 2. Learning is about knowing who we are and getting passionate about what we want to do with our lives. We've all had a teacher who's made a difference for us. My mom was a teacher for 40 years who helped countless students feel they could do something great, including me. Technology can't drown out the voice of the teacher. That's why teachers can create lessons in 5 minutes with Mamarden, so they have time to create the lessons that open their students' eyes. I actually started building Mamarden for my then 4-year-old son who laughed and had fun with everything. Learning was always a game for us, and I wanted it to stay that way. I couldn't find anything out there, so I started building it for him. It's not turning out how I thought. It's turning out even better. He started making lessons for me to show me everything that he'd learned. That's why students can create lessons in Mamarden. From grade 1 up to university, our teachers get excited that their students build their own games and lessons all by themselves, without being told and without any help from anyone. It starts lighting a fire in them when they teach others. My son taught me this. Students can teach us too. Well, I've been in IT for decades, creating software for huge companies, so I thought it was time to create something the world really needs, something to make the world a better place. So I and a small team of smart, passionate people started putting together a vision of the future of education that's fun and that puts teachers and students in the center. Mamarden's been in pilot for a year and is loved by teachers and students who use it all around the globe. We're even being used in university classes and in corporate learning.
I think it's a really cool way to create online lesson plans. I've actually never encountered a technology before this that you could input information and have it craft a lesson plan.
Each time I enter the site, I am flooded with ideas that transcend the traditional classroom.
The games, for example, make it fun for the users.
I don't want to say I fell in love at first sight, but the minute I saw that you could input your own curriculum and put it in game format, I was sold.
Because we are a remote rural town, it's good to have technology like Mamarden that you can translate.
Mamarden allows the actual users to build the training course themselves.
When I'm creating them just for myself, I find that if I have to explain or teach the material, it actually helps me learn it better. And for sharing it, I'm just really entertained by the idea of being a teacher.
But there's so much more to do. If you're like us and care about making education more about students and igniting their passion to learn, we need your help. Will you join me in imagining a new education for the future? Try it. Tell us what you think. Tell your teachers and your school districts about it. Follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, follow us on LinkedIn. Tell everyone you know about how we're trying to imagine a new type of student-centered education. Pitch in to take Mamarden to the next stage. We have some great incentives for people who donate. If you give just $1, you'll get a $5 off coupon. You can use it yourself or give it to your favorite teacher. Just cleaning out the change on your desk, you can give coupons to everyone you know. They make great gifts. And if you or your group can donate $2,000, we have a very unique prize. We'll translate Mamarden into the language of your choice. How cool is that? You know, the best way to learn is to teach. When my son started creating lessons for himself, he loved it, but it was game-changing for me. I knew we had to take Mamarden to the world and show everyone how excited students could get when they take part in their own education.
It was cool to come across Mamarden.
I just keep looking forward to what will come out next.
Together we can do this!